What's up, bros? Today I've got the new Nerf Rival Curve Shot Helix. This is the third blaster of the Nerf Rival Curve Shot series, and if you want to see the other two blasters, you can see them on the channel. If you're not familiar with the Curve Shot blasters, it has a device at the end of the barrel which you can turn it and make the rival balls curve. Here's the front of the package, and on the front of the package it says 90 FPS. And here's the back of the package. Let's open it. So inside the packaging, we get the blaster. We get 20 Nerf Rival rounds and instructions. All right, so let's take a look at the blaster. You have a priming slide here to prime the blaster, obviously. You have a hopper door here, and that's where you open that up and you load your rounds here, and it'll hold 20 rounds, 10 on each side. And when you're loading them, you should tilt the gun down a little bit. You have a rear sight here and a front sight here. This is your trigger. I'm not sure what they call it, but right here you have a button to release it when it's jammed. On this side you have a safety. And then you have the barrel. So if you want to make the balls go left, you turn it left. If you want to make them go right, you turn them right. If you turn it down, they'll curve down. And then if you want them to fly straight, you keep it in neutral or straight position. Actually, this part would be up. You also have a jam door here. And that's basically it. It's kind of like a pump action shotgun without the stock. Like that. And I don't know if you heard that, but that's a pretty loud blaster. So let's go ahead and load the rounds. And it's nice that if you just set it like this, it naturally points down. So that makes it even easier. I think you're supposed to have the gun tilted down while priming it. That shot pretty hard, bros. So let's chrono this blaster and see what we get. 92.1, 87.2, 94.4, 95.7, 95.2, 94, 93.1, 90.1, 85.5, and 94.9. So the low was 85.5, the high was 95.7, and the average is around 92-ish. So that's a little bit above what the box states. Let's go ahead and field test this blaster.
All right, guys, first we're gonna be shooting this. Now we're gonna test the Helix on DJ Yonder. It's really accurate. I haven't tried this out, but I think it's cool that you can do this like, I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
Curve shot.
You can like curve your shot. I think that's pretty cool. I think it looks alright. Really, the only thing that I'd say that I don't like about this, it's kind of heavy, and it's, for me, the easiest way to aim it is like a pistol. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I like that.
I'm about 80 feet away from DJ Yonder, and I'm gonna do a long distance range test while curving the round to the left. So I turn the barrel to the left like that, and I'll take some shots. Next, I'll do basically the same thing, but I'll turn the barrel to the right to curve the shot to the right. Next, I'm going to turn the barrel all the way down so it will curve down. And it changes the range since it's curving down, so I'm shooting now from about 50 feet away. Alright bros, I didn't mention this earlier, but the way that this curve shot works is there's a little rubber tab inside of the barrel here that's called a hop up. And what that does is it puts a spin on the round that causes it to curve. During the testing, it was pretty windy outside, and the wind was blowing from left to right if you're looking at DJ yonder. So when I was shooting and curving the ball to the right, with the added wind, it would curve it even further. And when I was shooting it to the left, it put less curve because I was going against the wind. So I don't know if you noticed that I was kind of aiming a little bit different and the curve was a little bit different. Now when you're curving it down, it curves it down and it kind of decreases the range. So that's why I got closer during the testing when I was curving it down. Overall, I think this gun performs well. I like the addition of the curve to the Rival ball. I think that they should make a barrel attachment for all Rival guns, that you can add this to them because I like that extra feature. And I wish that they would add something to it where you could make the tab even come down more so you could actually curve the ball more. Like have something that you could twist on the barrel that kind of controlled the amount of hop that you get. One thing that you have to remember is that you have to keep the barrel pointed down, because if you don't, you won't load a round into the chamber. All right guys, it's shout out time. The first shout out goes to Alabas Ali. The next shout out goes to Eliel Ortiz. The next shout out goes to Sunny Salanga. The next shout out goes to Mohammed Abdullah. The next shout out goes to MLP LPS Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat Fanatic 2004. The next shout out goes to the Lego Boys. The next shout out goes to the Roblox Gamer. The next shout out goes to Daryl Scorpion. The next shout out goes to Nerf Kid Productions. The next shout out goes to Crow TWC. The next shout out goes to Scar. The next shout out goes to Zayden Jarvis. The next shout out goes to R6 Gamer. The next shout out goes to Skittle. The next shout out goes to Lisa Dobson. The next shout out goes to the King of Music. The next shout out goes to Shomari Iwan. The next shout out goes to Jason's Vlogs. The next shout out goes to Tactical Nerfer. The next shout out goes to Christy Wilson. The next shout out goes to Giancar Francisco. The next shout out goes to Blackout Paintball. The next shout out goes to Altitudes. The next shout out goes to Nexus. The next shout out goes to Yen Nguyen. The next shout out goes to Jeremiah Castro with the Nerf Rival Charger. The next shout out goes to Frankie Garcia. The next shout out goes to Pedro Jr. Felipe. The next shout out goes to Aaron James Albaida. The next shout out goes to Myron Jose Montefalcon. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Be happy, peace out.